This is Garrett Fry, the shipyard sequence lead for 3D digital map painting, and we're taking a look at shot 46. So let's go ahead and play that. So we're starting up high and we're settling down low on this shipyard, and the direction that we've been given is to make this feel like a canyon. And so we have some really great things going on down here, and we have this big rig in the foreground here. So we're going to want to continue up this this kind of wall of shipping containers up here on the right of frame. You probably don't want to come over far enough that you're dealing with this plant. This plant is nice, it looks good, and let's just say that it's in between some of the shipping containers. So lay out your shipping containers in a way that's interesting here on the right side of frame. And then on the left side of frame here, you're going to want to put these shipping containers behind this element right here. So place them right there in a really interesting way. And that way we're getting a lot of nice, we're hitting that note of it being a canyon, but we're getting a nice design and filling up these areas here. But make sure that you're not just doing a straight wall. You can stair step it back and do something that has some interest there. And so maybe it's cutting this guy off, and so we see a bit of that rigging back here, and we see more of this, which is actually pretty cool. And then it just kind of extends up from there, more on the far extreme right side of frame. But otherwise, you're going to need to make sure you have a little bit of shadow shapes there. You don't want to make this too tall, because then you're kind of blocking the light to this guy here. But I think you can have it too high and it still feel like a canyon, but not obstruct the view of this, the light of this piece of machinery here. Before you jump into these shots, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the resources you have available to you. Decide if you're going to use an environment TD, a map painting, or a map painting generalist approach. There are 3 sets of shipping container photos and a bunch of images for texturing. Also, make sure you take advantage of the high-resolution shipping container assets with 3 different level of detail models.